welcome to Tuesday night's Facebook Live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're new, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Renee Paulson. I am a recovering sugar addict and a wife and a mom of two and a sugar detox coach. I went through weight battles my entire life, always yo-yoing, but pretty much always staying well over a size 14, and really struggled my whole life until I found out that I was addicted to sugar and what that meant and how to get healthy and stay healthy and really work on mindset and everything else that goes along with that. So, like I said, if you're new, welcome. Tonight we are talking about accountability partners. Now, you're going to want to stay to the end, and I've got a special key that is one of the mindset switches that's going to help keep you accountable. Now, accountability partners are super important when it comes to a health or a weight loss journey. Now, if you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to get off your blood pressure medication, if you're just trying to feel better and have more energy so you can play with your kids, whatever that journey is for you, the biggest thing that I see that was a huge hurdle for myself was having an accountability partner. And without that, and without having that little puzzle piece, everything just felt impossible, and I would always slip. I was always binging. I would always find a way that I'm just going to eat this, or I'll just have this, and this doesn't really count. I worked hard today, or I had a bad day, or I had a stressful day, and the numerous amount of things that I would give myself excuses for. Now, here's why it's been a long day. Accountability partners really work. And especially for us women, they really work because we have a hard time showing up for ourselves in life in general. Think about it. A lot of times we put ourselves last on the totem pole, and we're the last person to be taken care of. And that can really kind of just flow throughout your whole life, especially when you become a mom, I feel, is really when I went a few notches down. So we really struggle to show up for ourselves, and we really have guilt for showing up for ourselves a lot of times. We feel selfish, or those types of things. I don't know if you can relate to that, but I certainly had those feelings. And it wasn't until I had an accountability partner, and I was having to show up for somebody else, that it really made a switch. And it's because as women, we are so good at showing up for other people, and when we don't show up for other people, we feel guilty and bad, and we have those feelings. So it's easier for us to show up for other people. This is why an accountability partner really can become an integral part, and I call an accountability partner your partner in time. This is not your partner in crime, but this is your homegirl, or your significant other, or your sister, or your brother, or your kid, or whoever it is. Usually not young kids, definitely not, like a grown child maybe. But whoever that is, they are your partner in time. They're going to be a person you're spending a lot of time with. I'm going to put my hair up. It is hot in here. Whew. But you're going to be spending a lot of time with this person. And so, you need to really choose this person wisely. I have my husband, and that's just because that's the person that I spend the most amount of time with, and it makes the most sense. He also was a pretty healthy-ish eater for the most part until we met, and then the first year that we were together, I think he gained something like at least 40 pounds, and I was, I raised partially in the South, so I definitely know how to fry, and I definitely know how to find some yummy stuff. So he gained a lot of weight, and we both ballooned up. I put a before picture, and we both ballooned up. He ballooned up over 300 pounds, and I was over 230 pounds. At least that's all I know, because I stopped weighing myself, and I didn't purchase it or have a scale in my house for, I can't even tell you how many years. So the long end of the stick really is that he decided we needed to get healthier, because I lost my gallbladder when I was 26 years old due to my diet. And at the time, I did not put two and two together. I was like, oh yeah, my mom had her gallbladder removed, and nobody at the hospital said anything. So I was starting to lose organs, and I was starting to go on high blood pressure medication, and some health issues started popping up, and he was like, yo, we need to put the brakes on. Now, accountability partners, this is a love-hate relationship. So pick someone who's going to stand up to you, who's going to not take any of your shit, and who's going to give it to you real. That can be a difficult task. So if that is a difficult task, it needs to come down to whatever accountability partner that you choose. You have to sit down and have a real talk. Like, you need to be for reals. This is the pull the curtain back type of a situation. That's why this is your partner in time. So it can't be like Becky at the office, who you kind of feel like, you would be on the same page, whatnot. This needs to be someone who you're going to tell them how you feel, and you need to be honest about it. Now, especially when it comes to food and sugar addiction, a lot of people don't understand that. And I know when I told my husband about it, or how I felt inside, it was kind of the reaction of, well, just stop eating so much and work out. Like, that's the magic formula. And, and I was like, I don't feel like it's that easy. And he's like, well, it is that easy. Now, my guy, it's not that easy. I don't know how to explain it. So I continue to have to be honest, ongoing, with how I felt about food, how I thought about food, how much it consumed my everyday thoughts. And I think after a while, once I started to really pull back that veil, which it's very scary to try and tell someone and explain to them. But this is something that is highly addictive, and it's made to be that way. So if you don't explain it, how are they going to know? And even if it takes explaining it over and over. And I know that some people have had an uphill battle with people. I can be very perfectly honest and say I had the same uphill battle with my husband. He's a New Yorker. He, was kind of like, that's not a real thing. And so we battled for many years over it. And once I pulled back the veil and really explained, no, literally, this is the first thing I think about when I wake up, and the last thing I think about when I go to sleep. I am scheming all the time when I can leave the house and go get things. I am hiding candy wrappers, I'm hiding food wrappers, I'm hiding and eating in the grocery store parking lot. I had to really pull back that veil and explain to someone who was going to be my accountability partner, my partner in time, that these were the thoughts I was having. And that's what I needed help with, because I couldn't hold myself accountable, because I continued to fail over and over again. And usually when you get to that point with someone, and you're at the point when the person obviously wants to be your accountability partner because they care about you and you care about them. So if they care about you, then this mental health part of it and these thoughts, those also come with that health and weight loss journey. It's the weight of losing that heavy burden of having those thoughts and feelings consume you all the time and feeling like you can't control them. You can lose that, and it's so freeing. And to explain it to people and see the glimmer of hope is amazing. But yeah, you've got to take your accountability partner. You've got to take him to the side and say, look, I'm choosing you, and here's why. I trust you. I love you. I know you want the best for me, and I want the best for you, and we need to hold each other accountable. Now, the other swing part of that is that if you're going to choose and have your accountability partner think, well, they've got to stand up to your crap and you've got to stand up to theirs, then you also need to be a good accountability partner for that person. And sometimes really stepping into that role is so helpful, even keeping yourself accountable, because now you've got this team going on and you don't want your team to fail. So, you're cheering each other on and you're keeping yourself accountable because you're trying to keep them accountable. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. It definitely is a unique relationship. And then in order for it to actually have success is once you pick that person, you explain to them, what's going on and how you're feeling and how you want to be there for them and show up for them too. Then once everybody agrees and we all shake hands, we hug, we kiss, whatever, then we sit down and we make a plan. That, again, is another key ingredient that is missing. That's the one thing that I cannot stress enough too, that once you pick that accountability partner, it's time to make a plan, Stan. Like, you've got to sit down and hash out a plan. When are we working out? What kind of a diet are we following? What are we doing? Are we doing plant-based? Are we doing keto? Are we doing, which I don't even, that's somebody else, we'll eliminate comments of that. But, you know, whatever you choose to do that's going to help you and get you on the track of your health journey and feeling better and losing weight and, you know, having more energy, it's worth it. So take it. What we do is we take it week by week. Right now, I'm actually with my husband as my accountability partner. We're doing a program for him, something he chose out. So I'm being the accountability partner, but we sit down every single week and we make a plan of, okay, this is what we're eating this week. And let's say you have, like, it's your sibling and you know, you're not going to be eating in the same household. Still sit down and make a plan. What are you going to make and what am I going to make? Maybe you guys can make the same dinners on each night and compare, or FaceTime while you're cooking, or any of those things are great ideas. So sit down week by week at the beginning of the week on Sunday. Make it before, whenever you think I might need to make a plan, do that before then. So I was super mad in my whole life about planning. And again, my accountability partner really helps me with this because now I see that the value in it. So sit down, make a plan. This is what we're eating this week. This is what we're going to do for our workouts. Or we're going to go walking around the block, or we're going to go do XYZ, go to the gym, go do jujitsu, go do whatever it is. Make your plan. Now, that was a big long spiel. Sorry. If you have any questions or accountability partner questions, or how do you pick a really good accountability partner, anything that I haven't covered, please leave those questions in the comments. I would love to be able to answer them. I want to hear from you because, you know, otherwise it's just me talking at you. And this is a whole combo. So I want you to ask any questions that you want to know. I am also doing an exclusive live on Thursday nights at 7 Mountain Standard Time in the Warrior Women for Weight Loss and Health. It's a private Facebook group, so if you're not already a member, go ahead and go over there and join, because one of the other key switches for accountability and how you're gonna not lie or hide things from your accountability partner, that tip is going to be on Thursday Night Lives, and that is a really good Warrior Woman tip that is going to be a huge shift. It's a huge mindset shift. It's going to get you into that mindset where, you know, accountability partners, if they don't live with you or they're not with you all the time, it's real easy to like sneak and hide shit. I did it for years, and there is a key switch that you've got to make that is going to keep you accountable to your accountability partner and to yourself. So I want you to please, please, please tune in on Thursday in that private Facebook group. I will link that group in the comments on this video, so you can go over there and join, and I hope to see you Thursday night. Remember, accountability partners, this is your home skillet, man. You got to pick someone who you're going to be really honest with. And I know that that can be scary at times and nerve-wracking, but it's definitely worth it in the end, because this is not just a short-term journey. This is going to be with you. You want to have that success for a lifetime and get off the yo-yo cycle, man. It sucks. It feels like crap. So I want you to feel good, and that's it. I hope you have an amazing Tuesday night. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I love you so much, and I will see you hopefully on Thursday night. Have a good night. Bye-bye.